Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Pepe. Had a lot of bearish momentum, had a lot of bearish pressure yesterday across the markets. Also for Pepe, as you can see. I mean, after and we've talked about this earlier. I mean, after basically we gave up this level here at 2250, which we already did Tuesday evening, it was most likely we would drop down lower. But then yesterday, after the FOMC meeting, was quite bearish, I'd say. We dropped down much lower. So that's what I wanted to make an update on. I think meme coins right now, like if we look at meme coins as a whole, I would actually say that Pepe, first of all, is actually holding on relatively well. Like if you compare this chart, all right, so keep this chart in mind. If you compare this to something like Bonk has obviously dropped down much lower. Same thing with Floki, same thing with Boom, for example, same thing with Popcat. So Pepe on its own is holding on fine here, but it is far from bullish. We have failed to hold some sort of a level right here at 2000, which was the monthly opening and the previous month POC. Strong level. So short term, especially on the 4-hour time frame here, like I do think the bottom is near, because ultimately the main question is we have this major support level, basically all the way between 1900 and 1650. And the big question is well, is that support level going to hold? And I do think if you first of all look at Bitcoin here, and you combine that with the Bitcoin dominance and the potential for the Bitcoin dominance, then I do think this is the bottom, all right? But the question then still is well, will we actually dip down lower, or is this it? Because we have spiked down quite a bit. We have liquidated quite a few long positions. We have hit a significant support level, which has been able to hold since the beginning of November. And that will be determined over the course of today. All right. Right now, the market is still very shaken up by the bearish pressure yesterday. And it usually takes a couple of days before we can actually find some sort of real direction again. So, for example, if you look at Pepe right now, it looks like we have found a solid support here. And I do think that support is going to hold. But if I really want to have confirmation that this is the bottom, we'd need to break above 2050. All right, then we're back. Then this is the bottom, and then we can just consolidate in the same area which we consolidated in for the majority of November, as you can see right here. So that is an option. But this is only possible so that we get that reclaim today, and that essentially we're done with, we're bottomed out, and we have no reason to be, very afraid anymore. The only reason that can happen is if we actually see some strength coming in to the markets again today. And that is something we'll just have to monitor. All right, you can see stock markets are trading slightly higher. I think Bitcoin is recovering quite nicely here, but we need that confirmation. So for now, and if we don't get that confirmation, I mean, if the stock markets drop down again, or if we don't get any buying pressure from the US today, then it is still a possibility that we'll actually drop down into this level right here, around 1650, and that from there we will bottom out, get a bullish reclaim, and that will do something like this, right? So it's either this, if we don't get a lot of strength today, or it's this, if we do get a lot of strength today. And that is something that's very difficult to predict, dare I say impossible. So that's very much something you would need to keep an eye on over the course of today. And I'll be back with my middle of the day market update as well, so to kind of keep you updated on that. And obviously most of you want to know my own opinion. I think something like this is more likely, even though we might have to consolidate down here for a bit longer. And then get the reclaim and then get some more bullish momentum and stability in. So those are my thoughts, based on what I expect from Bitcoin, based on what I've seen right now from Pepe. So that's what you'll have to work with. If you do have any questions, anything, let me know down in the comments, of course. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care, and bye.